Good morning, Carlos, Enzo, and Roberto. Greetings from Kamado Joe in Duluth, Georgia. So today we're going to give a little sample of how we stack charcoal and the pallet size we use and kind of what our ideas or our thoughts on how we should ship this looks. All right, so first I'm going to start out letting you see that we use a 48 by 40 standard US shipping skid. All right, this is the first process of it, is to get the right skid size, because the right skid size is going to ensure the configuration that we use here. All right, so from that point here, this is Dalton. Dalton, say hello to everyone in Argentina.
How you all doing?
So we start out by putting a piece of cardboard down on the skid.
Good.
Now this isn't a necessary process. I mean, you can use plastic, cardboard, or anything. The reason why we do it is to keep from grime from up under it, you know, or just a small barrier from dirt, grime, forklift dust from the forks. So that's why we put that on there. I don't think it's required, but if you guys have the ability to do it, I think it'd be a good idea to do it. All right, so now this is how we start stacking. And you notice as he's putting it down, he's getting it even.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you have to shake it a little bit to get it as flat as possible. We need to be flat as possible without, you know, jeopardizing the integrity of the charcoal. We want those nice big lump pieces. So as you can see, he's smoothing it out a little bit. He's trying to get an even level. All right, so as you can see, he's finished one level. You know, it's real simple. Basically what we do for the 4840 skid to work, we do 3 this way and 2 this way. And then we'll come back and we do the opposite. 3 long way this way and 2 short way that way. That way it interlocks the pallet. And then you get, you know, the nice display on the bottoms also. That's just one added benefit of doing this way. So I'm gonna let him go ahead and start with the next level. Also, it's very important during the bagging process in the sealing to try to get as much air out as possible, because one of the things that's going to be detrimental to getting these in the container opening is only 8.5 feet high. So if this is done right, this is just at 8 feet, sometimes under, depending on who stacks it. So the less amount of air in the bag, the easier it is for going in and out of the container, for loading and unloading. Okay, we're 3 levels up. To me, it looks beautiful. We love the inner layers, you know, that looks good. And everything is even. You don't have any bags that have chunks protruding or whatever, because in vibration, that's just gonna bust the bag. All right, so that's the one thing, but the main thing with this now being produced in Argentina, we need to be as compact as possible. The reason why I say that, we're gonna go over here. So one of the things that you guys are gonna be bagging is the 30-pound bag also. All right, so the 30-pound bag is a little bit bigger than the 20-pound bag, but I still think that the same process can work with the same amount. So what we want to do on here, the goal is to have 40 bags per skid at this configuration, and the same thing on the 30-inch bag, on the 30-pound bags. We want the same configuration, But I know these will be a little bit higher, but if done right, not too much higher. All right. So in the end, this is what we're looking for. We have two full skids of 40 stacked on top of each other. Get my tape measure. Stacked on top of each other. This is how we ship them. If we were shipping a truckload or a container load, this is how we ship. Unless, you know, a customer asks for a different quantity. So I just told you a few minutes ago that the inside container is 8.5 feet high. This comes in just under 8 feet. And the emphasis wasn't put in when we're doing these as far as getting as flat as possible because we weren't going to be double stacking these ones. So I think with a little bit of care, a little bit, making sure all the air is out of it, we should, be under 8 feet. Therefore, both configurations for the 30-pound and the 20-pound bag should fit the same. This is the completed skid, a 40-pound. And basically, we do them in 40s, we wrap them up. So when you guys are doing these, I don't know if you're going to have the capability of doing it, but I think that we should continue with this skid in between, but wrap the whole thing as a whole for shipping purposes. Less movement, and less damage to the bags on the water. All right. With that being said, I'm going to send this out to you guys. If you guys have any questions, please reach out to me and let me know if there's any questions or anything else that I can do to help. With that being said, have a good day. Thank you so much from Kamado Joe.
Thank you, dude.